All right, people. Hope everyone's well. I just want to add to yesterday. I'm not quite sure I made myself clear enough. So I have pretty much decided whether this van goes back for a full refund or everything to be sorted out. I got a phone call, like I said yesterday, Monday, and everything seems to be going quite well. I am trying to play a sort of long, short game because I'm in a position where, excuse me, I can afford to rent a van every day of the week and just go that way if I really wanted to. I don't want to, excuse me, but I can. I have gone to a reputable, well, was meant to be a reputable dealer, very long-standing one, and was hoping to have a better service than say buying off the street or from a local dealer that's not quite got the best. Well, they ain't got the best reputation, have they? Um, I'm literally just waiting to see what happens. Really, sort of playing a game in a certain sense of. They turned up with this van. It's shock. Well, first off, it took them 3 weeks to get the van to me. They turned up. It's pretty shocking. It's got issues. All right. I want them to fix it, and I am testing the waters basically. So if they fail to do anything, like I said yesterday, I'm not actually going to phone. I'm not even going to email them saying I'm going to drop it off Friday. I'm just going to surprise them because they have given me 7 days to test drive this van and up to 250 miles. It came with 81,000 miles. I can keep rocking. Sorry, 81,000 miles on the clock, and we're about 150 now. So I've done double the amount of mileage. Decaf, by the way. So I'm literally just waiting to see what they do because I don't want them to turn around and say you haven't had the van long enough, or you're not a mechanic, you don't know what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with this van. You haven't driven it enough, and you haven't given us enough time to sort things out. I don't know how long it takes for a national company to hire a van, but after I've hired a van quite a few times, it's only a matter of a phone call, and within the next day you can have a van. You can have the van that day, but it won't work out in your favour because you're hiring a van halfway through the day. So I know it's not hard to hire a van. Okay, I understand that a big commercial company like that will probably have to go through a process. So the manager's been informed it's not very good. So then it's given the go ahead to hire a van and stuff like that, and then they have to go through all the paperwork to hire the van and make sure everything's okay. I know the score. You know the score, but I've pretty much set in my head that if on that list that I've given them, it's either all or nothing. If they don't do anything, if they only knock one thing off that list, that van is going back for a full refund. What I tried to spit out yesterday, thanks Paul the gardener. I don't mumble. I just try and spit my words out too quick. My head says it, but my mouth can't keep up. The head's racing, wanting to say things, but my mouth can't keep up. So I'm really shocked that they've sent this out as it is, and it is what it is. And hopefully, because it's a really nice van, it is a nice van, right? And looking around Lincoln and an hour's drive away, the vans that are a year either side, so between 64, 65 and 16 plates, they are roughly going between the same price and more. There's a few out there that are cheaper. Paul the gardener yet again sent me a link for one on eBay. There's a Renault version. It's a year younger, done twice as many miles from memory because I've seen that many vans in the last month. Went for about 11,500. The only difference between that van and this van is the people behind it. When you buy it off eBay, there isn't as much guarantee. I'm saying that loosely because obviously I'm trying to get this van sorted out. So realistically, their warranty and what I was hoping to have with the bigger company isn't really standing up, is it? So all I wanted to say basically was thank you for your comments. Yes, I know it's got to go back. Whether it goes back for the work to be done and it's sorted out or for a full refund. I know that. It's going back. And like I said, I'm giving it till... I've decided now. I am not giving them any warning because it gives them chance then to say, we'll just bring it in tomorrow and we'll sort it out for you. Right? I will literally just drive there. They open they're meant to open at 8:30, so I'll get there for 8:30. If they're not there, then, and just leave it there and just ask for a full refund. And if I don't get a full refund by the end of that day, which is a Friday, I'll then start charging them £100 a day for inconvenience, and that's per day, not working day. Not that I'll get that. No one in their right mind is going to get that out of them, let's say. But I'm just going to give them it. I'm just going to say that to them anyway. So, I'm sick of talking about this van. Next week is another week, and I'm actually going to be doing some proper work. That's one thing that's really grating on me. It's Wednesday. It's Thursday, Friday, where I could possibly earn some money. But I don't want to do one of two things. I don't really want to mess the van up any more than I have to. I don't want to add any more miles on it than I have to, because obviously I've just said about the limit. I just don't want to give them any excuse to say, no, you can't bring it back. I'm actually just about to go and wash the outside of the van very carefully, because I don't want to make it cleaner than when it came to me. So I literally want somebody to go back and go, hang on a second, why ain't this been done, or why ain't that been done? It's grating on me because I really want to clean the clocks on the dashboard, and I just want to scrub it, basically. But, time will tell. I'm trying to, whether you want to call this a long game or a short game, I just literally want to test the waters. I'm in a position, like I said, I can hire a van if I really want. I can go to another dealer, and once they give me the money back, and get another van. I just want to see what they're willing to do, purely for the fact that they're a big, big national company, and they should be doing it. Rather than sending a van out that's not obviously been tested or tried, because what I tried to say yesterday, and I went straight to the reviews, and why am I surprised, is if there are no checks on any of these vans going out, or safety checks, who's to say they're not sending out like death traps? Them tyres are legal, but they are only just. All right, they are really on the end of their line. But who's to say they didn't send out tyres that are illegal, should I say? Somebody could be driving around. They like me, they bought a van, expected everything to be fine. If they didn't check it as much as I did and noticed these things, they could have been driving around on either illegal tyres or very dangerous tyres. And that is a bit... Oh, rocks. Jesus. That is a very, very dangerous situation to be putting yourself in, really, especially for a big company. You've got a name to withhold. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person, but I know I'm not. Like I said before, out of 1,000 vehicles that they probably sell, they'll probably only have 1 or 2% that are having this deal. So it's a numbers game for them, isn't it? If they sell 1,000 vans a month, I know 2 of them come back with complaints. It's not a great deal of percentage-wise, is it really? Jason Gardner, what did you say? I'm trying to think what you said. That was it about the corporation. The response that if you look at their website and look at the responses to the bad reviews, it's a generic response. It's like, oh, really sorry that you've had this issue. We will take it up with the relevant people. Like, in other words, that means we don't give 5/8 a fuck all. We're just going to say this to make you feel better because somebody's responded, but yet really, it's not going to happen. And the mention about retraining of staff. Now, I've worked in retail, and the retraining of staff is basically they'll sit you down and make you nod to the things that they've told you or said to you, so then they can tick off and say, right, yes, he's understood it, he'll sort it out. And that's all that happens, basically. I'm not after anybody's head, I'm not after anybody getting sacked, I just want them to do their job properly. Simple. Go in. I pretty much said this is going to be simple. It's only 10 minutes, I'm going to go. See you guys later.